So it's Monday morning, it's 9:25 on the 23rd of January 2017. I've been here for a good while now and I'm looking at entering here as the first trade of this combine, right here. But first I want to see, let's get this drawing tool. First I want to see a breakdown, and I'd like to see the market get to about here and then come back in and create a situation where I can go long here. First port of call as a target would be somewhere up here, and then I can't remember exactly where, but I'll look on the other chart in a second, somewhere up here at yeah, I think it's 44.5 here. So that's the plan. It's got to break down here, get to around 816, 815 ish, come back up sharply, so an under over, and then we'll look for these as targets, adding on the way if possible, depending on what the market does. The greatest setup, let me just pause the video a second. What would be really good is a break right down. See, here's the move I was looking for, which is trapping early longs and initiating eager shorts, and then if it reverses quickly, that's a dead giveaway and I'll get long somewhere around here. A better scenario would be if it came all the way down here, broke through sort of 812, 811, and then closed back in, and I would go long there, and I would definitely add up here where I'm looking to go long. So those are the three scenarios: break down to here, back in, long to here and here, adding on the way. Break down to sort of through 811-ish, 1211, back in, long here, add here, out here, trailing and or out here, or here, depending on price action. So I'm going to wait for that and be back as if and when that happens. So I did jump in here before it got to the level I was looking for, which was 16 or 15-ish. I did go long at 21 or something like that, 821, 821.5, and got stopped at 816.5. And then the other scenario that I was watching, so that was, I jumped in too soon. Then I waited, and the other scenario that we were talking about has formed. So if it does get back up there, I will reevaluate, because the 13-minute chart is changing bias now. So we'll see what happens when we get up to 21 to 23-ish, if we get up to 21 to 23-ish. So as you can see, I'm long from, I did get in one more time down here. I lost, so we lost earlier here, lost here, and then I did get in again down here and added on confirmation up here. And now I'm waiting for moves towards this first target, which I would probably be out sooner than that, because time's dragging on and I made a mistake earlier today, so I will compensate for that extra stop by stopping that amount before my target, should I get there. But I'm going to pause for now, because this is the nerve-wracking part, and I'm going to see what I do and don't do and then review after. There we go, decision time now to see what we want to do with this in terms of running it to profit targets and so on and so forth. Around 32-ish is where I would look to trail for sure, but I may do so even, we've got the pop now, I may just get out here and call it a day after the mistakes that I've made. Pausing for now. Well, that was tough. I nearly exited at least 2 times there before I got up to 32. The reason why I chose 32 is because that 66 and some change was lost on a trade that I shouldn't have taken. So if I hadn't have taken that and done everything else correctly, which is what I've done after that initial loss, then I would have made it to 300, which is where I trail according to my rules. So that's the reason for exiting there. It took every ounce of strength to do so. Been here since 7:30-ish, so that's 4 hours, doing other things while I'm here, but keeping an eye on the charts. So that wraps up my day. Day number 1 of the combine has a successful end, and I'll be back here tomorrow. So that's it for now.